I got a rebate form from Hmrc. Now this form here is just like telling me that I have paid so much tax, but I need to fill in some details to be able to get my refund. Hey beautiful people, welcome or welcome back to my channel. It's Dale here, and in today's video, this is like an impromptu video, okay, not planned, but I'm just going out now and I thought, right, I'm going to share this with you because it might help someone out there, most especially people that do not really understand the UK tax system, or people that are new to the UK. They might find this video helpful. So if you want to find out if you are eligible for a tax refund, please watch this video till the end. I hope it does help you to get a refund and also like give you a little bit of insight of what tax code and the taxing system is. If you are not aware, when you start working here in the UK, you must pay tax, okay? It is applicable to loads of countries and UK is not left out. If you earn less than 100,000 per annum, you are going to have what we call a personal tax-free money, and it is about 12,750. So that money is tax-free. Every other thing you earn on top of the 12,500 is going to be taxed, okay? Now your tax bracket depends on how much you earn per annum. If you earn up to £50,000 per annum, you're going to be taxed 20% of that money. If you earn above 50,000 per annum, you're going to be taxed 40%, okay? And I think above 100, you're going to be taxed 45. Now, most people fall under the 20% tax group, and a few people go above the 20% tax group. So you want to know how much you earn every year, and that you'll be able to find out how many percent you're supposed to be taxed and ask Hmrc for a refund. Now the tax year in the UK run from April to April, so every tax year you are able to check your total earnings and know how much you've paid, how much tax you've paid, and how you'll be able to get a refund. Or sometimes you are taxed less, so you're going to pay Hmrc back. So it's not always rosy, it's not always them that gives you back, sometimes you give them back, okay? So you want to make sure that you are not owing Hmrc and Hmrc is not owing you. Now, when I checked my last tax code, I noticed it changed. So there are a couple of things that make your tax code change. The first one that will make your tax code change is if you change job. So if you move from one NHS trust to another NHS trust, or a care home to NHS, or NHS to a care home, your tax code is going to change. Now, during that period, there is something we call the P60. The P60 is a slip that you get from your employer before you transfer to the next employer. Now, some people do not know about this. They just transfer like that and they think that's it. No, you need to transfer your P60 slip to the new employer so that they are able to continue from your previous tax earnings and just continue from that. Or when you do not get that from your old employer and you just move to your new employer, nothing is going to happen in first instance, but your tax code is going to just increase drastically because they think that you have not been paying your tax before. I don't know how that works, but that's what I have understand from my call with Hmrc, okay? So they think that you've not been paying the tax correctly and they just increase your tax to meet up the whole tax year. And when you present them your P60, that is when they will now calculate from the old one you've been paying and this new one, and they find out that you've paid too much. Now the thing is, when you changed jobs, your tax code increase. When you start earning more than you used to, your tax code also increase. Now you can find your tax code on your pay slip every month. Check that and always monitor that. If you notice any changes in the codes, you are able to call Hmrc immediately and let them know that you saw a change in your tax code. You want to know why, or you will always know why if you change job or if you start earning more. When I noticed there was a change in my tax code, I immediately called Hmrc, okay? And when I called them, I was explaining that, look, I think I'm paying too much tax, because at the end of the month, my tax earnings, and I check my returns and I'm like, no, I think I'm paying too much. And some of you already know that I work for agencies. Working for agencies, you are earning more, and definitely your tax code is going to be higher. I'm not complaining. I noticed there was too much tax deduction and national insurance. We all know that there was an increase in national insurance this few weeks still, but I think it wasn't just adding up. So you know what I did? I called Hmrc for the first time and I explained everything to them. After explaining everything to them, I don't know, but the first person that picked my call was like, no, she doesn't think I'm paying too much tax. She checked everything, checked and checked. But well, the call ended with, she thinks I'm not paying too much tax. And I was fine. I left it because I was like, I've known the UK to be a fair place. They do not like cheat you and you can't cheat them. So if she says that, I was like, fine, then probably it's okay. And because I know that if at the end of the tax year they find out that my tax code is wrong or I'm paying too much, I always know that they will refund me, because they've refunded me before. My 2019-2020 tax year, I got a refund. So I was like, there's no point to worry. I know that they will still do a recheck of everything and the refund. But fast forward to about 2 months later, I was like, no, this is not correct. Something is definitely wrong. I said, I'm just going to try again and see if someone else that knows more will pick the call, because of course we are humans and not everybody understands everything. Luckily for me, someone else who knows better picked the call. And when I spoke with him and explained everything, he was like, yeah, that I gave him so much information and all that, and he was like, yes, he's going to send me a rebate form. So yes guys, I got a rebate form from Hmrc. Now this form here is just like telling me that I have paid so much tax, but I need to fill in some details to be able to get my refund. Do this by sending them all the documents they require, to post it, or you call them on phone and give them all the details. What they asked is my letter of P60 from all my employers, and also my pay slip, my last 3 months pay slips from all my employers. So I have made a printout of all of them here, and also I have the letter here, which I am going to be filling and sending them back. And he said once I do that, they're going to process it and they're going to give me a full refund of how much I've paid. And after my conversation with him, I realized my tax code also went back to a bit okay. I mean, not so much, but guys, if you are checking your pay slip and you think things are not adding up, especially with your national insurance and your tax, please give Hmrc a call and let them know you think your tax code is not correct. They are always ready to help and they will help you sort it out. Don't be like me that waited. I mean, at the end of the tax year, I know I'll still get it, but it's always better to be extremely sure. You cannot be too sure that they'll give you, but yeah, always call them and always check your tax code. Also had some instance where the pay slips are not correct, like the NHS trust, not from Hmrc this time. The NHS trust is like not paying you your correct days and all that, or the care home is not paying exactly what they're supposed to pay you. There are some days are missing and all that. So please make sure that you are checking, because you can't be too sure, okay? But yeah guys, I thought I would share this with you before submitting this. I'll keep you all updated when I get the refund, but for now I thought this would be so useful to some people that are struggling to understand their tax code. The app you can use to monitor your tax code is called the Hmrc app. I've mentioned this in my previous video. App, you are able to log in and you're monitoring all your tax code, your earnings. If you are going to be independently doing your tax, you'll be able to monitor everything from that app. It's very helpful, so please get it if you're not and you're using it to track your earnings. You don't want to be working so hard and find out that you are paying excess tax or you are not being rewarded exactly what you deserve. So please make sure you are checking these things. As much as we think that the government or everything is smooth, human errors can always happen. And you know, let me know in the comment section if you think this video was useful or will help you check your tax code. I know some of you are not checking, but yeah, sure to hit the subscribe button and make sure you share this video with a friend. Thank you so much for watching. I'm going to see you in my next video.